guys, welcome to LeetCode Daily Decode. Today we'll be solving determine if two strings are close. Um, let's come to the problem and let's understand what this problem says. So we have two strings and they are considered close if you can attain one string from the other using the following operations. And what are these operations? Basically, first, you can exchange or swap the existing characters. So, for example, if our first string is A, B, C, D, E, and the second one is A C, D, B, you just exchange B with E, and you will get the second string, right? So one of the operation is this, and second operation is transform every occurrence of one existing character into another existing character and do the same with the other character. So if you have AAC ABB, right? So what you can do is you exchange all the A's with B and all the B with A. So that is what we have done over here. So BBC BAA. So we got a new string, right? And hopefully this is our second string. So these are the two operations that we can do, and you just need to return whether if you are given two strings basically, can you make these strings close or not using these two operations. So to be honest, these operations means nothing, right? If you look closely at the problem, you will understand that the problem is basically a trick question kind of a thing. You just need to pay attention to what you need to do, right? So let's quickly see, let's quickly understand the approach with the help of example. So let's see C A B B B A, right? And we have A B B C C C. What we can do basically, we just need to make word 1 equal to word 2 or word 2 equal to word 1, right? That is the only problem that we need to solve. Let's forget about the operations. Let's understand it in this way, right? Now, first of all, if the length of these two strings are different, then there can, like, we cannot make them equal in any way. Like using these operations, we cannot do that. So in that case, we'll return false, right? That will be our first case. Then if the length is same, right? But the characters given in both the strings are different. So we have C here, A here, and B here. Overall characters are these three. And here also we have A, B, and C. So in this case, it is possible. Like there is still a hope that we can do it. But if the character would have been like A, B, D, C, 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 then there is no chance we can uh, make these two equal anyhow, right? So this is the second case that we will be handling. The characters that are given in both the strings are equal or not. And the third case that we have is basically the frequency of the characters, right? Frequency of the characters. So C is coming one time, A is coming two times, B is coming three times, right? So the frequency of the characters over here is like C is 1, A is 1, and B is 3. Same, we can see A is 1, B is 2, and C is 3. Now, what we are going to do is basically the frequency in the frequency list of both the strings. If we sort it and if we like equate both of them, are they equal or not? Because let's say if I have 3B, I must have 3C or 3A over here, right? So that I can do any of these operations, right? And that is the only way I can make these two strings equal. So if I have two A's over here, I have to have anything to in the frequency of 2 over here, either 2 C's or either 2 B's. So we have 2B over here. So for that reason, what we are doing is we are finding the frequency of each character and same in both the strings, and we are comparing it with each other. So we are just checking whether the frequency when sorted like in from ascending order sorting of the frequency list, either is it equal or not in both the strings. If that's the case, if it is not the case, then we cannot do it. Otherwise, in all the cases we can do it. So there were three cases. First one, if our string size is different, we cannot do it. Second one, if our Characters in one string and characters in second string is different, we cannot do it. Third case, if the frequency of a character in the string uh, and the frequency of characters of the second string, if that particular list when sorted and equated with each other, if they are not equal, then we cannot change these two strings using these two operations. These are the three cases. Other than that, if all these three cases are successfully passed, then we'll just return true, because in that case it is easily possible to do it using the two operations that are given over above, right? So let's quickly write the code for it. Let's understand the code a bit. So this is how our solution will look like. We have covered the first case that I have discussed, that is the length is different of both this. If the length is different of both the string, we cannot make it close anyhow, so we'll return false. Then I've created a map for both the strings, or a dictionary for both the strings, where we are storing the character as well as their count, like frequency in the string. So we are using a counter function, and we are passing it the strings itself, and it is giving me a counter data type, which is for which I am converting in a dictionary, and I'm storing it in our word 1 map, word 2 map. And then first we are comparing if the characters inside both the strings are same or not. If they are not same, any different characters there in any of the string, I'll just return false. In second case, sorry, in the third case, what we have done is basically we will check if the frequency of the characters in word 1 and frequency of character in word 2, if they are sorted, are they equal or not. If they are not equal, as discussed here, we cannot change it anyhow, because we need values. We need this thing to be equal, like the frequency. If any of the characters coming once, other in other string also there should be a character that is coming once. So if this is not the case, then we'll return false, and at last we'll return true for all the other cases. Let's quickly submit it and see. Yes, so it is accepted, and this question was pretty straightforward, but yeah, it involved a little bit of understanding and working out with the examples, and see for yourself how you can trick out the question. You don't need to be working on the operations part. You just need to see how easily you can reject a particular conversion. Like you can reject a particular a set of strings. If you are given two strings, how you can reject that. So that is what we have done, and other than that, all the other strings are giving true. So yeah, this is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.